Halfway between Boston and Providence, it's the home of the Patriots, Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. Today, we begin the divisional round with a tremendous matchup. It's the Las Vegas Raiders and the New England Patriots. Game time is here. Glad you're with us. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. And off we go from Foxborough. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
60 Bison.
Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And he's going to be stopped at the line. No gain. Great way for the defense to open up here at home.
No gain on the play.
This defense wanted to come out early in this game and take the fight to the offense. And boy, did they ever set the tone on the very first play, keeping that carry to no gain.
Second and 10. They'll throw with Howell. He'll let this one go deep down the right sideline. And he's in. Touchdown, Vegas.
Touchdown, Raiders.
This is when you're very fortunate as an offensive play caller, Mike, that you not only have the speed on the outside, but you got the big arm behind center, because it doesn't get real fancy. If you can hold up in the protection, you're saying run as fast and as far as you can. I'm going to throw it as far as I can. And when you connect, it is a thing of beauty. And in this case, it results in a touchdown.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. A safe kick taken at the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. We're going to run, and this is Travion Henderson. And he'll be forced out of bounds, just a couple of yards short of a first down. That's a pickup of 8.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second.
Here's
and 2.
2nd and 2. Again, it's Henderson, and that should be enough. He works his way forward to pick up a first down.
It's a gain of 2.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass. You can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
That'll be caught. It's Travion Henderson. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Second and inches.
Hey, Garfield. What's up?
Handoff, and it's Henderson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on second down, knowing they had third and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
A couple of first downs, and the football's out to the 48-yard line as they come up first and 10. Once more, it's Henderson. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. On the ground, here is Henderson. And he's followed up after a gain of a yard.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. A gain of 1 brings up 3rd and 12.
It is 3rd and long. Working out of the gun. It's May. Open man, it's Kyle Williams. He's got it. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker.
It's 4th down.
They're going. It's May. That's taken in. And he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down.
Well, that was a disaster. I like the call. I like going for it on 4th down. Give your offense a chance to extend this drive and maintain possession, but after going the wrong way, now they're going to have to watch the other team take over after failing to move the chains.
And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. Next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
To throw is Howell. He's going to dial up another deep ball. That's going to be caught. It's a touchdown for the moment, but there are flags on the field, and not sure this one's going to stand. Now it's Howell. He's going to look downfield once again. And he's going to be looking at a short field for the offense after the INT. Can't tie the game or even take the lead.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Now timeout Vegas. That is their second. And they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. Throwing on 1st and 10 is May. This one caught. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And the Raiders have come up with it. And so much for a nice gain through the passing game. Not finishing the play, fumbling the football, and the offense has turned it over, Greg.
Mike, give credit to the defender here for not quitting on this play. They just give up a chunk play in the passing game. He stays after it, and instead of just making a simple tackle, he attacks the ball, knocks it loose.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Following the play, we've got a Raider who is shaken up down there. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Here's a designed run.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
3rd and long. And they will take their final timeout of this half. And of note, since they're out of timeouts, they cannot challenge for the remainder of this half. A tough spot here. 3rd and long. Slot man in motion right. Throwing now on 3rd and long. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that 1st down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
And it's a good return here. He's going to set his guys up with outstanding field position. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Henderson. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 7. Out of the gun, here's May. He'll let this one go long for Williams. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Touchdown, New England.
All week, we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But, Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time, and what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket. Let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball, and that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
1 quarter in the books in this AFC divisional playoff. Pair of 7s on the scoreboard. And we're back to Foxborough. in a moment. We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Come on. Hit. Luka 19.
The drive begins with a run by Williams. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
At the 38-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
He'll step up. Oh, a loose football. And the Patriots are going to recover.
You know, it's amazing, Mike, that guys still end up fumbling the ball because I can tell you from experience, the first 15 minutes of every offensive practice is ball security circuit. And that could be a combination of multiple things. How to go to the ground without getting loose to the ball, almost like the art of falling. It could be running over bags or through bags as guys take swats at the ball trying to knock it out. There are so many ways to simulate what the game is like because at the end of the day, if you want to win in the NFL, protecting the ball is the #1 priority, and it cannot be stressed enough.
Trying to get it to Kyle Williams there. It's second down. Look wide. Get this one complete. Down the right sideline. And he will get into the end zone. Sean Bucci. Touchdown, Patriots. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry, and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
The PAT, up and good. And the Patriots will move out to a 14-7 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. First down, it is Williams. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down. They'll go again here with Williams. And he'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5. And here comes third down. They'll try to run for it with Williams. Call it a gain of 13. Good for a Raider first down.
There's a big conversation going on right now around the NFL about what is the true value of having a run game. And I've always thought it comes down to being good at 3 situations. Can you run the ball in the 4th quarter with a lead? How well can you run the ball on the goal line? And then in this case, how well can you run the ball in short yardage situations?
This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Brings up 2nd and 9. He He'll drop to throw. That's complete to the rookie first-round pick. And he'll take this one in. Touchdown, Raiders. A terrific play all the way around, finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
For the two-point conversion.
19 tight, 19 tight.
On the zone read, he'll keep it himself. And he will get in for the two. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. He'll get this out to Henderson. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 33-yard line.
May gonna look to throw. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
3rd down and 1.
To throw is May. Complete to Henderson. Oh, a nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain. They'll go. Here's May. And this is going to backfire in a big way. Going for it on their own side of midfield, but they turn it over on downs.
You know, Mike, you could almost just look down in the huddle, and the players are looking at the sideline like, Coach, isn't the punt team going to come out? And the coach was having none of it. He says, no, you're staying on the field. We're being aggressive all day long, and we're going to go pick up this 1st down.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll air it out down the middle, and he'll take it on in. Dante Thornton, touchdown Las Vegas.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes. And this one is the latter. I mean, you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield. It doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver is able to take it in for 6. Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. Oh, yeah. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Crazy.
Here's May to throw it on 1st down. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Throwing is May. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
Brings up third down and 9.
Throwing now is May. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively. And it sets up fourth down. They will indeed go as they look to throw. This is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And these are the types of plays they envisioned when they invested a first-round pick on this defensive back just a few months ago. I mean, he's entered the league, Mike, with a reputation for having almost offensive wide receiver type ball skills. And those ball skills were certainly on full display that time. He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience. I can sit up here all day, Mike, and we can talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved the touchdown along the way.
Two incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to third down and 10. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there, and they force fourth down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. They'll begin it on the ground with Henderson. Down the sideline, past the 45. A terrific run. He's got this one down inside the 30-yard line. The zone read, a give to Henderson. The ball's out. And the Raiders have come up with it. And we'll get a whistle, stoppage, an injured Patriot. Halftime is looming, so the athletic training staff going to get a chance to look him over during the break. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Now, he'll air one out. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And When you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They'll try to sneak it here. Looking to squeeze into a crease somewhere. Did not break the plane. They're going to mark him short. It's the quarterback with the sneak. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's 4th down.
3 and out.
New England going to take their 2nd timeout as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. He's got his man. That's Thornton. And he is going to have a Raiders 1st down. As that'll be a gain of 15 on 4th down.
A gain of 16 yards.
Back to throw. He's going to look for the home run ball. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. Moving outside the pocket, and he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
If he's able to get the ball out of his hand on time, that's probably a completion, but there's a little hesitation for one reason or another, and by the time he lets it go, he has a defender bearing down on him and leads to an incompletion.
On 3rd down, here's Williams. Pass to stop it here. They'll use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That is taken in left side by Thornton. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. A gain of 11 there as the decision to go for it pays off.
A gain of 11 on the play. And the Las Vegas 1st down.
Man in motion, heading left. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Oh, man, open downfield is Thornton. And he's into the end zone. Dante Thornton, touchdown Vegas. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have it for this guy. It doesn't happen often in the NFL, Mike, but there is nothing better when the entire stadium, the opposing team, everybody knows what play is coming, and they still can't stop it. Man, what a feeling for an offense, and it's exactly the case here.
We'll start at the 4. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
Crazy, crazy, crazy.
On 1st and 10, here's May. He's going to let this one go deep. That one broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on 1st down, couldn't connect. It'll bring up 2nd down. Working out of the gun. It's May. He's going to try it here again. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
And really what stands out to me the most in this first half, Mike, is just there's very little separation among these receivers downfield. The quarterback has to throw into a lot of tight windows, contested catches, and they continue to do a nice job separating the ball from men. I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free.
27-yard line.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Now a shot here, deep middle. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
You know, Mike, there's the saying in the NFL, take what the defense gives you. But that's not always the case. Sometimes you have to force a ball downfield. Show the defense you are willing to take big shots, even though they weren't able to connect.
Looked like a lateral there, but now it's a free football. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds, so possession does not change hands. These two teams fighting to get to that AFC Championship game next Sunday. Back to it here, the third quarter underway. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Their own 27-yard line.
And he is planted backfield. Defenders crashing through. Blow up that play behind the line.
24-yard line.
So they go backwards on first down. Here's 2nd and 13. To throw now. May. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separating the man from the ball. And it'll bring up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 13.
Now May. And that is incomplete. Quentin Strange was his intended target. And that's going to lead to a 4th down.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the third quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
And he couldn't get that one to check up. It'll keep bouncing into the end zone. It's a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready! Cowboy 80!
A give, and here comes Williams. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12.
60 license, 60 license.
Now an option here, left side.
The quarterback keeps it on
get it to the 30. Here comes third down. They'll try and run right on the option.
And a nice job there defensively on third down, not overcommitting to their pass rush. Having a plan for this quarterback as a designed runner, they're able to stop him short of the first down.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for fourth down. They'll look to throw. And he's going to have the Raiders first down as they pick up a big chunk of yards to boot. That's a gain of 18.
A gain of 19 yards.
He'll look to throw. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Raiders. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game.
Well, Mike, whatever message this coaching staff had at halftime, it clearly worked. They came out fast to start this second half. Big-time play downfield. Now, can they build on some of this momentum here as they start the third quarter?
The Raiders will line up for the two-point conversion.
He's going to try to do it himself. And he will get into the end zone and extend the lead by 2 more.
Nothing fancy here. This was old-school throwback smash-mouth football, and they're able to pick up the 2-point play.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This returnable from the 4. Now an opening past the 30. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. They'll begin here on the ground. He finds a seam, a good run, up past the 40. Let's give him 9 on that one. From the 41, it's second and 1. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he will have the first down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chains.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Cornerbacks are drafted for their coverage ability. We see it year in and year out. Teams want to fortify their pass defense. But when they can come up in run support, it's just an added bonus for a defense. And this young rookie, he was one of the best picks available last year's draft, and we can see why.
On second down, it's May. He'll let this one go long for Williams. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
12 yards to go.
Rattle the gun, here's May. Again, working deep downfield. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
We had a chance to sit down with the defensive coaches the other day, and we asked them, give us a few key points for today's game. And the first thing out of their mouth, Mike, what was it? It was, we got to get off the field on third down. Well, here we are in the second half, and they've done just that. And right now, this offense has no answers on third down.
That's incomplete. Daring call on fourth down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down.
Yeah, in this game, Mike, it's just gotten away from them here in the third quarter. They're pretty much forced every possession. They're going to have to go for it and really press the issue. and I'm not even sure if that's going to be enough to get them back into this one.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the Patriots' 42-yard line.
Receiver in motion, headed left. The second down throw is incomplete.
It's pretty remarkable at this stage, Mike, that they're even winning this game. I mean, anytime a quarterback is completing less than 50% of his throws, you just don't see that very often, and it just seems like time and time again, this quarterback and his intended targets, they're just not on the same page.
They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down.
Come on, set. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. And it's a big run down to the 10-yard line. Now it is 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 10-yard line.
Now this looks like a design run to the 5-yard line. 2nd and goal.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and goal.
Here's a design run. And he will do it himself. He's in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The dual threat of the quarterback. When you have one that can run, why not use him, especially down here, Greg? And they punch it in for the touchdown.
There's nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than down here near the goal line when he can call his own number. And in this case, that's exactly what he does, and he's able to take it in himself.
He's going to try to do it himself. And they will not let up. He is into the end zone for 2 more.
You just have to find a way defensively to step up there and get a stop. It's one thing to give up 6. You allow a touchdown. But now dig deep, man. Get a stop. Looked like there was some confusion, and offense is going to come away with 8.
This is going to be taken in at the 3. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
To throw on 1st down is May. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35.
17 yards.
They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. Open right side. That strains the tight end.
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but here in the 3rd quarter, they're starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
And this is really just more of the same that we saw in the first half. They have made it a huge struggle in the passing game. I mean, just no easy completions, no open space. Every single ball has been contested, and they've done a great job all day.
May to the air once more. That one intercepted. Picked off by Johnny Barron. And the Raiders are going to take possession. In motion, that's Thornton. They motion a receiver right. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
That's good for a Las Vegas 1st down.
1 quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. this looks like a design run. Not a whole lot happening there. Just a short pickup. From just shy of midfield. Here's 2nd and 8. Now this time he'll set up to throw. That's hard. And he's into the end zone yet again. Dante Thornton. Touchdown Vegas. Saving his best for the playoffs. His 3rd touchdown of the game. They continue to add points, Greg. Very interesting here. They are just rolling up the score even though we're in the 4th.
No doubt, Mike. I mean, this offensive play caller has no limit. I mean, he's going to see how many points can I put on this scoreboard before that clock runs out. Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return.
At their own 20-yard line.
Here's May to throw it on 1st down. He's going to take a shot down the field. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
At this point in the game, you find yourself trailing by this amount. It just feels like, why not, right? Just continue to test this defense, see if you can get something going in the downfield passing game. And nice job by the secondary, understanding what's coming.
And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Johnny Barron. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Out of the shotgun, they give it to Williams. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Running back looked a little unsure of himself on that carry there, Mike. You have to think back to that fumble earlier in the game. How much is that still weighing on his mind? He didn't really seem to attack that hole like we've seen in the past. He gets stopped for no gain.
2nd and 10.
Ready? 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And he's going to pick it up. Take it down inside the 35 for the 1st down.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it. You know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
And he's able to push his way forward. A gain of about 2. It'll be 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll stick with him again. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3. Now 3rd and 5.
They'll try to get this one on the ground. And this defense holding their ground. They'll stop him for no gain. 4th down, straight ahead. He's going to try to get this himself. And he is not going to get there. Short of the marker. And that's going to be a turnover on down.
It's a turnover on downs.
This drive will start on the ground. The ball comes out. And it will be another turnover as this defense does it again.
Something these running back coaches preach all the time, Mike, is you can't sacrifice the ball for additional yardage. And I think we had a case of that going here. I love the effort. I love the fight. but it can't come at the expense of the ball. Everything in football is about protecting the ball itself, and in this case, just a little bit too loose with it. They're able to pop it loose, and that's a big turnover.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
They'll send a man in motion left. The RPO, that one is complete. And he's got another one. Touchdown, Raiders. Saving his best for the playoffs. His 3rd touchdown of the game. We might need a calculator before this one is done. It has been one-sided, and the route rolls on, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike, and they just keep piling on the points. I mean, this offensive play caller, he's saying it's never enough. I'm going to try to score with every possession, and we've seen him do that all game long.
And they continue to pour it on into the end zone, tack on 2 more points. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5, and he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
Their own 22-yard line.
Made out on 1st and 10. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
First down.
What a big play there for New England. 36 yards.
Crazy. What's that?
Throwing on 1st and 10 is May. He's going to dial up another deep ball. And the Raiders are going to have it just past their 25.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Here we go, sack. Back to 60, back to 60.
The drive begins with a run by Williams. From up and down, just shy of the 40. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
1st and 10 at the
2 minutes
39-yard
remain
line.
in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this.
Set. Cowboy 80. Let's go.
On first down, right back to Williams. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They face 2nd down and 7.
Stephanie. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Rig alert, rig alert. Steady.
Now they'll set up to throw. He'll look deep, left sideline. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
Back roll 80. Riggs. Get up.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th and wind up turning it over on down.
The result of the play is a turnover on down.
May going to look to throw. He's going to look downfield once again. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
John Perrin on the coverage.
What's that? Crazy, 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 crazy.
Throwing on second down. May. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by Johnny Barron. And he covers some ground on the return as well. Out of bounds, past the 40-yard line.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
Here we go, set. 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger. Take over.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
70, Rick, go! Cougar, 19, 19 tight, 19 tight.
Back to the air once more on second down. Going up top. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with him and will bring up third down.
Well, it's not going to make up for all the plays that they've been on the wrong side of up until this point. They finally are able to land a jab of their own, knock this ball away, and get a much-needed incomplete pass.
Let's go now.
On third down, they'll throw from the gun. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Greg, in the end zone again, I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with the win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
The extra point is good. And the Raiders will add one more onto their big lead.
Patriots 14.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And not much doing on this return. Good coverage. They're going to stop him in his tracks right at the 15-yard line. They'll run. He'll try the left side now. And he'll find some way to turn this into positive yardage, struggling forward for a pickup of about 2.
2 yards on the
Second down and 8. Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll wind up out of bounds past the 45-yard line.
That's good.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
They'll give on the ground. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap. Not this one. They stop him for no gain. So this one, a win for the visiting Raiders. They're able to do something that